Previously, I made a video on why Eugenia Cooney does not have anorexia and gets too much hate. Since then, there have been a new wave of videos saying that Eugenia is anorexic and some even claiming that she's going to die from it soon. The common theme to all these videos is that Eugenia has gotten worse lately because she's gotten much thinner over the past few months or year. I asked Eugenia about how people say she's lost weight lately, and this was her response.
I don't know. I don't really know why some people seem to think that. I think I've really just kind of been the same size for a long time, and I'm just kind of naturally this size. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of clothes I wear, maybe people thought my arm was bigger than it was. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this has pretty much always been the size of my arm. So yeah.
Now, I'm sure some of you will say that she isn't telling the truth or that she's in denial. Proponents of this theory use photos like this one, taken a little over a week ago, to prove that she's gotten thinner, especially in her arms. But in reality, they are cherry-picking photos in which she looks thinner than others. If you look at this photo, taken over 23 weeks ago, she looks just as thin as she does now. Likewise, in this picture, taken over 40 weeks ago, both her arms and her legs look just as thin as they do now. In this picture, taken over 44 weeks ago, she actually looks a little thinner than she does now. And finally, in this picture, taken over a year ago, she looks just as thin as she does now. Videos like this one have clickbait titles saying that Eugenia is already dead, and predict that she's going to die very soon. It also blames fans like myself for saying that she doesn't have an eating disorder, and I've received comments saying that I'm an enabler for saying that Eugenia doesn't have an eating disorder. disorder. The concept of an enabler comes from 12-step and it refers to someone who prevents an addict from facing the natural consequence of their addictions. So cleaning up after an alcoholic who vomits is at least mild enabling. But simply saying that you don't believe that somebody is an alcoholic, even though there are a lot of people who do think they are, is not enabling because it doesn't prevent the person from suffering the consequences of being an alcoholic. Likewise, if Eugenia is anorexic, me saying that I don't think she is would not help her avoid any consequences of anorexia. Therefore, I'm not enabling her. Trust me, I'm a big fan of Eugenia Cooney, and I would not be happy if I was wrong. But I don't think that I'm wrong. It's easy to jump on an internet bandwagon like many other YouTubers seem to be doing. But those of you who say I don't care about Eugenia or whether she lives or dies are flat out wrong. A lot of people respond to my last video that Eugenia is not getting hate, just concern. I'll say this, the biggest reason she gets hate is because she's skinny. Some of it is blatant hate. Then there are people who claim they are concerned, but they aren't really. But I'll acknowledge that there are a few people who are genuinely concerned. I just think they are mistaken.